Hi, you are welcome to this free video training on how to apply and fill the U.S. visa application online. You've decided you want to birth your baby in the U.S., and you've probably gotten things into motion. Top on your list should be get a U.S. visa, if you don't already have one, as you'll need to gain entry into the USA. Please note that everybody traveling to the U.S. needs to fill their own individual DS-160 form, even children. So how do you go about the process of getting yourself a visa? Step 1. Pay the non-refundable visa application fee at the approved banks in your country of residence or online if available for your country. At the time of this recording, the visa fee is $160 per person. At the bank, meet the U.S. visa fee receiving teller with the photocopy of the personal data page of your international passport. Ensure that the visa category you're applying for is B2 is written on it. Upon payment, 2 copies of receipt will be given to you. Confirm that the details on the receipt are correct before leaving the bank. Once you've done that, sign on both copies. Return a copy to the teller and keep the other safe, as you'll need to book your visa appointment. Note that your receipt is valid for only 1 year, and you must book an interview within 1 year of purchase. Otherwise, it will expire. Now that your visa fee payment has been made, the next step is to complete your visa application form, DS-160, online. This has to be done prior to making an appointment for an interview at the embassy. Now, how do you complete the form online? Filling the DS-160 form, go to ceac.state.gov/geniv to open the form. You'll see something like this. Step 1. In order to kickstart your application process, you would need to select a location. The interview location you select here must be the same location you end up scheduling your interview appointment at. Step 2. After you've selected your location, place your mouse over Start an Application and click. It's important to note that the form times out after 20 minutes without user activity and your data will be lost. To safeguard against any data loss, click on the Save button frequently and download the file to your local computer. Once you've clicked on Start Application, an application ID is automatically generated for you. Record the number in a safe and secure place. You'll need it when scheduling your visa interview appointment. Step 3. At the end of the page, you'll be asked to choose a security question. Choose one that's easiest for you to remember and note it down. You'll need the security question as well as your application ID to continue your application, in case you're mistakenly logged out or have to leave it for another day. Step 4. When you have these down, go ahead to answer the questions needed to schedule your visa interview. The questions are simple, basic questions intended to know you and your intentions in the U.S. Step 5. The first set of questions focuses on your personal details, all the names you're known by, your marital status, gender, as well as your birth details, where and when you were born. Fill in the correct answers in the spaces provided for them. Step 6. The next set of questions are designed to know your nationality, ties. If you have a U.S. Social Security number and if you pay tax, give the appropriate answer as it applies to you. Step 7. The next page requires that you fill in your home address, your phone number, your mailing address, and your email address. If your mailing address is the same as your home address, indicate it. Step 8. Next up are the questions on your passport. Indicate your passport type. Is it regular, official, diplomatic, or other? State your passport number, passport book number if you have it, place and date of issue, as well as expiry date. If you also have had your passport stolen, indicate it. Ensure you have all the information nearby. Step 9. After you've done that, you'll be told to select a visa class. Select Temp Business Pleasure Visitor B. Then click on the drop-down to give more specific details. In this case, you're going to birth your baby, so you would choose Tourism Medical Treatment B2. Step 10. Indicate your intended date of arrival. If you're not sure, just give an estimate. State planned duration of your stay in weeks. Ideally, you should plan for at least an 8-week stay. Step 11. State the address of where you intend to stay in the U.S. as well as the zip code if you have it. Also indicate who will bear the financial responsibilities of the trip. If you will be traveling alone, just click No and you'll be directed to the next page. Step 13. You'll be required next to give previous U.S. travel information. Just answer yes or no as it applies to you. Step 14. Once done, give details on your contact person in the U.S. If you have family or friends who are inviting you to the U.S., you should state their names, contact details, and relationship to you. If you do not have and you purchased our all-inclusive childbirth package, then your contact person will be the OB/GYN, who will be providing your OB care. In this case, the address would be the office address of the OB/GYN, and his or her relationship to you will be other. Once completed, your answers should look like this. Step 15. You're required, after this, to give full information about your biological parents, and if you're adopted, your adoptive parents. Step 16. You would also be required to give relevant information on immediate relatives, excluding your parents, if any, in the U.S. Your immediate relatives are only your spouse, fiancé or fiancée, children, and siblings only. Close family, friends, and in-laws are not your immediate relatives in this context. Step 17. Next, you need to provide information on the work, education, or training you're involved in presently. Scroll through the best options in the drop-down and choose the one which will be best suited to you. You'll be required to provide further information, such as the name of your school, present employer, where the school, business, organization is situated, and what your monthly salary is if you're employed, and a brief description of your duties. Answer all these as correctly as possible. Step 18. The next set of questions are security-based questions. Answer each question with a yes or no as it pertains to you. Once you've answered all security questions and clicked Next, everything that you've previously answered will be brought out for your review. Carefully read through and make any corrections if necessary. Step 19. When you're done reviewing the completed form, you'll be directed to the page where you'll sign electronically and submit your application. Read through the terms carefully. If anyone physically helped you with your application, indicate so, and you'd be required to provide information on the person or organization who provided the help. Step 20. After you've successfully done that, sign and submit your application. This is what you should see at the end of the page. Step 21. Click Next, Confirmation, and the system will generate an alphanumeric barcode confirmation page which looks like this. Print this page. Step 22. Once you've printed the confirmation page, hit the back button on your web browser and then email yourself a backup copy of the entire form. For more information on filing this form, visit us-travel.ng/ng-niv-ds160info.html. Congratulations! You've successfully applied for your visa and submitted your application. Got any questions? Don't hesitate to send us an email at info@deluxechildbirth.com or call us at +2 341 342 8000.